back to my channel. My name is Carlos Montesinos. This week's video is about how to grow your own starter veggies. In this session, we're going to be working on some baby greens, and in the future, maybe we could do stuff like sprouts, microgreens, and then some winter veggies, depending on how this year's season goes. Don't forget to comment below with what you'd like to see next. It is a very easy process with the baby greens. They have a very short growth cycle, about 35 days, with microgreens being similar. Usually you only do it in about 3 weeks. With sprouts, you don't need much room, you don't need many items. You need a drinking strainer, some soap for daily cleaning, though some people maybe even like using mason jars. But don't forget, I need you to comment below on what you want to see next. Also, please like, share, and subscribe. Please note down the items that I have here so that you can know what we're doing later. Otherwise, check out the description below. Got a starter tray that came with a lot of stuff that you don't exactly need, but we can move on from there. I got some cells, some markers, a fertilizer for when the baby greens start to sprout. Keep in mind, the first thing I want you to add is the pumice. You only need to add an inch's worth. You don't need much to get started. The point of this is to actually put some water at the very bottom. That way, when you're adding water, you only add about an inch's worth. The next thing you do is add some peat moss. You don't need to do very much. Leave some room at the very top. You're going to need to save it for later. Usually when you do this, try to do about leave about a half an inch worth of room for the seed to then be blanketed later. The next thing I need you to do is put some seeds. You don't need to put much unless you're growing for more than yourself. These packets can grow up to 7 trays for more than just one person. Sprinkle just a little bit on top. With the peat moss you have left over, blanket a little bit of this on top to cover the seed. As far as watering goes, you don't need to water much. My usual is about 2 to 3 times this week. But as you go, eventually you'll figure out your environment and have a better grasp on it than I would. But I'd always be happy to help you guys cover base and answer any questions you might need. Now that the tray is ready, move it to an area that has indirect sun. Over the course of time, once you start seeing sprouts, move it to an area that has more sun. Get the area acclimated. Made it to the end, thank you very much, but keep in mind, if you have any questions, please leave a comment below, like, share, and subscribe too. And as always, thank you for watching.